Much of our holiday shopping these days has shifted to online purchases, but some of the best gifts can only be discovered at brick and mortar stores. But beware, parking lots outside some shops can serve as a magnet for Scrooges on the take. We've all done it at least once. Locked our keys in the car. So what do? Most people search for a locksmith on their phone and then call the first one that comes up.
Is this a locksmith?
Yes.
Our producer, posing as a stranded motorist in a busy parking lot, calls for a locksmith.
Okay, can you tell me how much it is?
85?
85?
Yeah.
Okay. And how much time is it going to take?
Next 20 minutes, okay?
20?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
This is how the bait and switch scam starts, with the locksmith promising to arrive quickly to unlock your car, also quoting a price that seems reasonable, $85. When the locksmith's a no-show 30 minutes after the initial call, our producer calls again.
Okay, how much longer do you think, sir? 10 minutes? Okay, I'll look for you.
A full hour after the promised time, he arrives.
Hi.
This one?
No, it's this one.
It takes him less than a minute to open the car door. Here's where the switch in the bait and switch happens. Remember when he quoted $85 over the phone? Now hear what he says when he hands our producer the bill.
The lockout is 85 and the service cost is 35.
So the what is?
85 is to open the car, 35 service cost.
They didn't tell me anything about the service call. They just said 85.
No.
No.
Service cost we charge everybody.
Do you think that they should tell me about that on the phone? Hold on. I'm looking for my credit
the
card.
Starting price.
Yeah.
If they give you exact price 85, they give you a good price.
It's not a good price. It's a ripoff. It's a scam perpetrated all over the United States every day. Protect yourself by keeping the number of a trusted locksmith in your phone, just in case you get locked out. There's no better way to soak up holiday warmth than by cozying up with a loved one at the foot of a hearth. But one woman's experience with a Fireplace company contains a cautionary tale you need to hear before striking a match.
He said, you know, this is really dangerous and it's a health hazard.
That's not what you want to hear about your fireplace at the beginning of the holiday season.
The fireplace is leaking right here, it's leaking gas right here at this connection where the white stuff is. See, it's still goopy.
Donna and her husband hired a company to convert their wood-burning fireplace into gas-lit logs. When they went to fire it up, the pilot light was out, so they called their installation company.
I talked to her and she said, well, we don't come out and light pilot lights. We'll come out and do an inspection check for $299.
Since they hadn't used the setup since, well, it was set up a year ago, they didn't want to pay the nearly $300 for service, so they called their local gas company instead.
Well, he lit it, and as soon as he went out to his truck, I started smelling the gas. So when he came back in, he put his meter on it, and it was a lot of gas coming out. And he said, this is because of the faulty installation.
Concerned for her family's safety, she immediately called the folks who installed her fireplace. But according to Donna, the sense of urgency was lost on the owner.
That alone should be enough that she, as the person who's in charge of the company, would want to fix, because that's a liability, I would think, besides a health issue for us. And nobody seemed to really care.
At Inside Investigations, we do care. That's why our team of Santa's helpers put a call into the Fireplace installation company on Donna's behalf. And now at the Carmichael house, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
They came out on Saturday morning. We're here at 9 o'clock, as they said, and took everything out, fixed all the fittings, put a new pipe in because the pipe was rusted from the faulty fitting, and lit the pilot light, and it works great. It was a very frustrating issue for me because it was a safety issue. I got nowhere when I called, and I think that when you guys got involved, that's when things started happening.